What is up, YouTubers, gamers, and fellow hobbyists out there? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the bullet point coffee break, get my teeth in, coffee break catch-up series, where I talk about stuff, what's been going on, my life, kind of a general update, like I chat on the bench and on the beach, but I go more in depth on things and what I think about things. So you can put these on in the background as well if you want. They're just a catch up, really. The length of the video is going to be the length of time it takes me to drink my cup of coffee, which I made just now, and it's a real cup of coffee tonight because it is. What time is it? It is. Well, it's not late. It's There's 2 minutes past 10. It's not late by any stretch of the imagination, but these days I can't stay up too late. When I go out. I can stay up if I can't sleep here, and I just potter about, really, and do stuff on the bench, paint things up, whatever. So it's the weekend, right? So it's Friday night, yay. So I'm planning on having a bit more hobby time tomorrow and tomorrow night, which is good. And our daughter's up for the weekend, so we went out tonight. There's a place called the Flipside, very good place, burger place. Well, I highly recommend it. You got to book to get in there, because it's very, very popular. They do takeaways as well, but you got to be quick off the mark. Excuse me. You got to be quick off the mark to get, order your table or your food or whatever it is you want. But anyway, oh my, we went there. I had my new, what I'm terming my new favourite burger. It's called an Elvis burger. I had it last time I went there for the first time ever, which is, unusual because I haven't gone through the entire menu yet. But I had it last time and I'd heard about it, been told, oh, it's very, very good, just raved. But I mean, like, you got two big burger patties in it, you got smoked bacon in it, all the stuff. You got peanut butter and jam in it as well. And you go, peanut butter and jam. Now, I like peanut butter and jam sandwiches or on toast. It's a good combination. I do like that. But when I heard it in a burger, I was like, nah. No. But I decided to be adventurous last time. Oh my gosh. The most incredible burger I've ever had in my life, I think. I'm like a new convert or something. I'm like, wow, why didn't I try this before? Because the owner used to say, well, yeah, once you've had an Elvis burger, you rarely go back. And this has been said by a lot of my customers. And you just think, well, just saying that to, spice it up a bit, like a bit of marketing or whatever. I know he's absolutely right. So I had it again tonight. Incredible, absolutely incredible. I had cheesy fries with it as well. Gorgeous. Yeah, incredible, absolutely incredible. Anyways, so we did that. Then we went out for a couple of drinks in a bar, just to talk, really, social. Because we haven't seen our daughter for quite some time. Feels like ages since I saw her. My wife's seen her more than I have because my wife goes down to Plymouth occasionally because of work. That's where our daughter lives, so she goes down there to see her as well. But I haven't seen her since the last time she came out. So, time of the carnival it was, and I know, talking about the carnival, I know I've still got to do that video I've got all the pictures I need. I've just got to sit down and put them in a video. Keep yawning. I do that anyway, so not a problem. And so I've had a quite good week. I've had an okay week at work. It's been, I wouldn't say hectic. It's been. Well, I can't say it's been busy. Actually, it's the nature of the work is changing. What I do is I'm without giving anything away. I take my work from a shared mailbox. I deal with the issues from that, but they are of a specific type of task and requires a certain skill set. But those types of tasks are changing, so there's a lot of learning to do. It's hard to explain. There's a lot of learning to do with new software applications and things to be able to fulfill those tasks. So yes, it's been busy. Has it been busier? I don't think it's been busy. It might have blipped in the past, but it is very busy now. But it's not so much that. It's that the older tasks seem to be changing over to the newer tasks, and that seems more because slower, because different type of task, not used to it. So the amount of tasks seem to mount up. But that aside, it's been quite a good week. I would say it's been quite a good week. I haven't had any coffee yet. I'm hoping the coffee will wake me up to be able to do some painting later. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping. But anyway, yeah. That's it really. I've been feeding the car park cat that I call Sandy. You've seen him in a couple of videos. He's a stray cat, lives in our. It's called the Orchard car park. Cause it used to be an orchard, here where I live now. He lives there. I've taken it upon myself to ensure he gets fed every day. I know he can fend for himself. He's been fending for himself for years. But I just want to make it a bit easier for him. When any of us get on, in life, life shouldn't be about getting harder as you get older. It should be about getting easier, really, and I just want to help him. I don't think because what I read about cats was no cat is domesticated. Well, they appear to be domesticated because they choose to be. It's their choice to come in your house, live with you. At any moment, they could decide, I want to go back to the wild. A lot of cats just like the easy life. But some cats, like Sandy, I think, prefer living outdoors and being a wild cat. And that's fine. But I want to do what I can to help him. The reason I call him Sandy, even though he's black, is because my first ever cat was called Sandy. Yeah, he was a Ginger Tom. But my first ever cat was called Sandy. I loved him to bits. So it's in honour of him, really. I call him Sandy. He's a lovely, lovely cat. He's starting to look better now. Because when I first, I'd often go out there whenever I went up the car park, I'd take some cat treats with me or something, just feed him those, and a lot of people do when they go by. I see them with him. But he was all skin and bones, really. Poor old thing. His coat's starting to look a lot better and healthier now. He's been eating regularly for quite a while now. Well, I say quite a while. Maybe a couple of weeks. Might have been longer. I don't know. Time The passage of time is a strange one for me lately. I don't know what it is. Flies by and yet it doesn't. It's strange. Can't describe it, so I'm not going to try. Yeah, but to go back to whether he would want to come and live with me, I don't think he would. I've given him the choice before. I've opened the gates to the path. I said, you're welcome to come with me if you want to. I don't know how Lucian would feel about it. He might be a bit put out. But I think they get to know each other and sort that out. But he doesn't seem interested or have any inclination to want to do that. That's fair enough. I don't know what it's going to be like in the winter going up there, like in the harsh winter. And it's pouring with rain or snow or whatever. I guess I'll still go up there. I'll take an umbrella with me, so he can at least eat in the dry. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. Might have to start taking towel. Like there would be to dry him off. It was raining once when I was up there. He's a bit wet, so I dried him off with the towel. But anyway, so that's the car park cat. So that's that. So I've taken to doing that because I want to. I think you should help whenever you can. That's what I want to do. Hobby-wise, I can't seem to decide on a box set or big package of something I want to do. So I'm sticking to painting little things. But this is something I really want to do. So, excuse me. This is a halfling wizard, right? From Reaper, Dark Heaven Legends. Because I'll be solo role playing soon. I know you have big ideas. Well, what's the best character to role play with solo? I guess starting off probably a fighter type. But I thought let's have small in stature. So he's not strong, not big and strong. He's small, quite weak. Halfling thief. No. Let's do a halfling wizard. And be a low-level magic user. See if we can use our brains and our wit to get through a solo campaign. Perhaps build him up a bit. That would be good. That would be nice. Apologies if I'm wheezing a bit. It's been a bit lately. I'm going to get my coffee. I'm going to have my first sip of coffee. Bear with me. Turn the mug around, or the cup. That's nice. That is nice. While I'm here, if you're watching this, you haven't watched, other videos, please do consider asking a question or putting a comment to me for the P&Q Halloween special, which is gonna be soon. Halloween is approaching. I'm sorry, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do a Halloween painting challenge this month, which I've done for a few years in the past. This year is it's been tricky. Tricky time-wise and work-wise. Has been so busy for enabling days off and things, so there's been a lot of, and I would need a more regular, slightly more larger downtime segment, if you know what I'm talking about, to be able to complete a challenge of that nature. That's why I don't go in for other people's painting challenges, because I know it's physically not possible for me to do it. But there you go. But things change, so who knows the future, right? Who knows the future? I've been painting my skeletons, my fantasy skeletons. So they don't look that pretty, but they're painted old school, no washes or anything like that. It's just I wanted to paint them how I would have painted them back in the day, you see, because I want to look at them and be taken back in time. You know, it's a nostalgia trip, and it works. When I look at them, I think, oh wow, I remember, coming up against or coming across miniatures of that ilk and that sort of paint job standard. I'd like to use it in my solo role playing, so that's good. I've also got like my female colonial marines for aliens or alien role playing game. These are 32mm. It's got a skin tone on them at the moment. I'm going to be painting that. I have got an elven wizard. Yeah, elven mage. She could be a sorcerer or wizard or whatever, really. So that's going to be a thing. I've also got an elven fighter. Of course, he could be a ranger, but he doesn't have a bow. But he needs to be more of a fighter or a thief. Anything like that. I thought about doing a solo role-playing game as a thief. Now I know my first D&D solo experience that I filmed that time, I think I had 3 characters that I was playing through, and it was awesome, and I want to get back to that sort of thing again. I kind of want to try and find, and I'm hoping if I go through the old box set of that, I'll find the old character sheets. I want to go on a mission to find those characters so that I can go to the same place with the new character. See, I've been thinking ahead, because that's a great map for starters. And you'll excuse me, another sip of coffee. Let's do that. Every time I yawn, I should have a sip of coffee. So that's D&D. Fantasy will be D&D mostly. Yes, I have Forbidden Lands, but I haven't gone through the rules of that yet. I've also got, I've got Aliens and Blade Runner for kind of a sci-fi feel. Yes. I've also got some World of Darkness books, some Vampire Werewolf books. I've toyed with the idea of getting some of the old World of Darkness role-playing rule books again. I had a lot of fun with those back in the day. They'd probably be quite good, solo. I reckon they would. Yeah, I have a feeling they'd be quite good with the D10 system that they use. I think the solo mechanics would work really well with it, but I'm just thinking about it at the moment. Of course, all these things require a certain financial platform that you need to be able to acquire said items. The books, any decent role-playing core rulebook is pretty expensive these days. Oh, I've also got Star Trek. Let's not forget that. I've got Star Trek as a role-playing game. That needs to be read as well. How are we doing for time? Coming up for the 20-minute mark, so that's okay. Let's have some more coffee. So, I have another question for you all. So the first question is, can you please leave me some questions for P&Q? The second question is, I'm thinking about doing some bolt action in the not too distant future. And I need to go through, paint up, some British or American or whatever. I've got some Germans, a small, very, very small skirmish force. And I've got a Stug tank. Well, it's not a tank, it's a Stug. But I want to do some tanks anyway, and I've been buying some Warlord Games tanks just because I quite like Warlord Games stuff. Quite like their kits. I'm comfortable with them. Would anybody be interested in me doing some videos about, like, say, a certain tank, like say a I don't know, Tiger tank, whatever, and going through it, a little bit of history on it, just going over it, you know, as I build and paint the model and then showcase it. Would anybody be interested in that? I just wonder, because I need to think of something to do on my channel to kind of get some more views. That's what I need to do. I'm glad that Mini Wargamer J is back making videos again, so yay. He's been doing that for quite some time now. I do accredit myself to getting him back, you know, because I think I bugged him, basically, pestered him to, you should make more videos, you should make more videos, when are you going to make more videos? Over the year he was out of it, and yeah, he's back making videos again, so not quite where he was, but you know, the painting with Jays I absolutely love that series. I love the format. I love how easily he seems to be able to stay on camera and paint and talk. That takes quite a bit of skill, I think. It does, and I admire that, and I try desperately to emulate that in my paint along videos, at least a part of that. I also like to have my own flavour on it as well, but I do like the format he uses. I think it's really, really good. Speaking of which, I might do an on the bench after this, depending on how tired I am, of course. Some more coffee. I've been trying to put out more paint along videos on a weekly basis. I love doing them. They don't get a load of views, but I love doing them. They've never gotten heaps of views. You know, I suppose I would say in general my videos used to get more views, especially when I first started, and it seems odd to me. My subscriber count goes up, the views don't, and I just wonder, well, who's watching my videos? You know, I know I've got a hardcore fan base there, my good old faithfuls. Yay. I appreciate each and every one of you, but I just scratch my head sometimes and wonder to myself, what, so why are you watching? Getting all these like new subscribers, where are they? You know, where's the views that go with it? I would expect at least a small increase in average views, but it don't seem to. But yeah, when I first started my channel, was it 8 or 9 years ago, however long ago it was, I used to get a lot more views on my videos. Maybe it's because I don't do as much Warhammer related content. I don't know. I used to, you know, get a box of, I don't know, Space Marines, whatever, and just talk about it, you know, incessantly and fanatically, you know, and so enthusiastically. Maybe that's what I need to do. Sorry, I'm just mulling out my thoughts here, talking out loud. But yeah, so I thought maybe, I don't know, a bit of historical stuff could help there. That might be good. I know I have a wide variety of. I haven't done anything like a tutorial for a long time, but the move, I think, and leading up to the move, is partly at least to blame for that. Because when you haven't done something for so long, it's like, well, I don't know what to paint. I don't know what I could show you. I don't know what you'd be interested in anymore, but yeah, it's odd, bizarre. I would like to do some more, though. I really would. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to look through my drawers of unpainted models and see if I can find a good one that might be a good tutorial test piece, and just do that. Yeah, do that. Coffee. Of course, when I come to do my Fall of Cadia table, I think that'll probably get some views, because I'll be painting up models and stuff for it. I've already got a rather cool mat for the tabletop, like a shattered world, molten lava, that kind of vibe to it. So I think that'd be quite cool. And then, you know me, I'm such a slow builder painter. Whatever edition of Warhammer we're on at the time, I'll play through it. But I'll try and use the missions from the Fall of Cadia book as well, which I've got, and just adapt them to the latest rules set, revision, whatever you want to call it. Everybody's going on about 10th edition nowadays, and what's good, what's bad, whatever. Me, I'm just happy meandering along. I've got the Leviathan box set, and it's right behind me here. I did a like an unboxing of this, when I got it when it first came out, but I haven't built any of it. It's got the cellophane off. That's it. Time again. Yeah, it's just that time factor. I used to have a lot more of it in the olden days. I suppose maybe that could be a factor in my in my low views. I haven't had the time that I used to have to plan, prepare, sometimes script videos. So yeah, it's not that I'm looking to change the world on YouTube or anything, or become a millionaire or anything like this. I'm not looking for that. I am just enjoying doing what I'm doing. Some people might turn to me and say, well, then why do you have a Patreon? If you just enjoy doing it, why bother with a Patreon? I say to that, because I think it's fun, and I think if someone wants to, support you in some way, I think it's good to give some, like in my case, exclusive video footage for that, because I don't make a product, I can't sell anything, to anybody, and so I don't have a product to give away for things like that. So all I can offer is my time, which is my most precious commodity. It really is. So exclusive videos are my most prized possession, I suppose, that I can offer. And I just think it's a fun thing to do, and nice. Why not? Had a busy summer. I suppose I've enjoyed the summer by being out and about, and swimming and paddleboarding. Well, attempting to paddleboard. Boating, little rubber dinghy type thing. Doing that. That takes up your spare time, what little you have of it. But winter's coming, winter is coming, and that sort of thing is going to dwindle, isn't it? So I will spend probably, I don't know, but I'm guessing I'll have more time, on my own here in my hobby room. This is my hobby room, my man cave, my whatever you call it, my home studio. It's not a studio in the sense that I used to have back in Plymouth, which was purpose built, and that was. I should have a look at those videos again, because I've got a playlist called The Studio. It showed you the studio being built from the ground up, basically. That was quite interesting. I thought when that was built and all sorted, and that was an exciting time for me, very exciting time. Here, so at that time, I thought there might have been a slim chance of doing that sort of thing for a living. But here, I mean, it literally is my hobby and my love, and I make videos on what I want to make videos on. Do I feel obliged to make regular videos? No. But I like to when I can. I enjoy it when I can. How long will I be making videos for? See, I'm asking myself questions here. This is proper P&Q stuff. No, I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to answer that. How long am I going to make videos for? Unless someone asks me to ask it in P&Q, and then I'll answer it. I'll answer you that question. I will. Anyway, I'm listening to myself here now, and I'm getting the impression more and more as time goes by that I'm rambling. And rambling is good, okay? It's fine. It's okay. It's a source of free thought, which I think is one of the techniques they teach you in yoga, I believe. Just free thought, just let your thoughts flow, go where they will. And that's kind of what I do on these chill beats. I'm just gonna have some water actually. My throat's a bit parched. Oh, do you like this? This is my my Jaws water bottle. Well, actually, it keeps drinks hot or cold, but yes, it's metal. Jaws, classic. Right. I think I'm going to leave it here because this is a chill repeat. Finished my coffee, so by rights, I should finish the video in 33 minutes. So, thanks if you've been watching up until this point. Thank you for watching. Do please give me a thumbs up if you can. It really, really helps. Big time. And subscribe, Subscribe. But the more thumbs up I get, the more it'll get shared. Hopefully, I can get more views. That just, somebody out there must like this sort of video, because I do. I can't be the only one in the world that likes it. I know it's not your viral video type thing, but there's got to be a niche out there for talking. I find it therapeutic. I also find it quite therapeutic when I listen to someone else talk on camera. So anyway, remember, all brushes lead to war, guys. I'll see you on another video. Bye bye.